Today, Tuesday, the 12th of May, it's a wonder Aries is functioning on 4 hours of sleep. Mercury's retrograde motion explains the chaos on their morning commute as they stumbled into someone on the bus. With Venus at 18 degrees in the sky, Aries' competitive nature is in overdrive, fueling their tendency to start 47 new projects at work. Mars ascending only adds to the mayhem as they frantically try to finish a feature they spent 3 days on, only to realize it already exists. Lewis from the design team tries to offer help, but Aries is too proud to accept. As the new moon phase takes hold, the celestial realm grants Aries permission to ditch their gym plans and order a takeaway instead. The cosmos understands their need for a relaxing night in, complete with a coloring book and a favorite streaming show. Advice: don't hit send on that angry email. The universe regrets giving you a smartphone. And the stars have spoken. As Taurus slouches at their desk, the celestial realm weeps at the crime against spines. Mercury's retrograde motion explains why their sat-nav sent them to the wrong property this morning, resulting in an awkward doorstep encounter with a stranger. Venus's 18 degrees in the sky compels Taurus to treat Gavin to a 23-minute discussion on the perfect biscuit color, distracting from the pressing task of chasing a chain that's about to collapse because someone can't sell their flat in Croydon. Mars ascending ignites their tendency to refresh their email 47 times, anxiously waiting for a response. This evening, the new moon phase grants Taurus permission to ditch the gym and indulge in a night of takeaway and Netflix. With Jupiter transiting through Taurus, the cosmos favors a night of pampering and comfort, and 3 hours of scrolling through their phone is perfectly justified. Advice: don't check your phone. The stars regret giving you a phone with notifications. Today, Tuesday, the 12th of May, with Mercury in retrograde motion, Gemini may wonder what they were supposed to be doing. Mercury's influence suggests chaos on the commute, as you trip up the bus steps and your press release printouts scatter. Mars ascending explains the frantic energy at the office, as Gemini spins a product recall into a bold commitment to customer excellence, all while trying to keep 47 tabs open in their brain. Venus at 18 degrees in the sky whispers gossip in their ear, making them forget what they were saying mid-sentence. This evening, with the new moon phase casting a spell of relaxation, Gemini favors a night in, with the cosmos granting permission for takeaway and a 23-episode Netflix binge. The celestial realm has opinions about their color-coded spreadsheets, but they can worry about that tomorrow. Advice: don't try to multitask. The universe regrets giving you a phone with so many notifications. And the stars have spoken. Mercury's retrograde motion reveals Cancer's quick break as a 47-minute scroll session. Today, their commute is a comedy of errors, with Mars ascending to blame for the chaos. As Cancer sits on a sticky bus seat, they spend the journey trying to subtly check their trousers. Venus at 18 degrees in the sky compels Cancer to write a letter to a resident about their hedge being 2 centimeters too tall, all while keeping a straight face. Derek's raised eyebrow suggests he's unimpressed, but Cancer perseveres, fueled by cosmic forces. This evening, the new moon brings a sense of freedom, and Cancer takes full advantage, ordering a takeaway and binge-watching their favorite show. The celestial realm grants them permission to skip the gym, and they spend 3 hours on the couch, feeling rather smug. Advice: don't overthink it. The universe regrets giving you a memory that recalls every slight since 2017. Tuesday the 12th of May is your dress rehearsal for Tesco. Even scanning your club card will be performed with dramatic arm gestures and overly sincere thank yous. Suki will later ask if you've been at the cooking sherry again. Venus is giving you the silent treatment after your ill-advised attempt to teach the cat to tap dance. Work is bedlam. Dave's asking you to explain TikTok to Harriet, and your out of office is flagging because of the sheer volume of emojis. This afternoon, expect an overwhelming urge to reorganize the stationery cupboard. It will involve color coordination and at least one existential crisis regarding the number of paperclips you own. Your Doomoscope animal today is that pigeon who walks instead of flies, mostly because it's convinced it deserves a red carpet. Tonight, instead of settling for a quiet night in, you'll start live streaming your attempt to bake a soufflé. At precisely 8:08 p.m., you will strongly consider blaming the oven on a shadowy government conspiracy. Advice: remember to breathe, even when the soufflé collapses. As the new moon casts its influence, Virgo, your commitment to avoiding eye contact in the corridor is admirable. Mercury retrograde explains why you sneeze on the train so hard your glasses fly off and land in someone's lap, a rather awkward start to the day. With Venus at 18 degrees, your attention to detail is heightened, making you perfect for auditing expense claims where someone has clearly rounded every single number up. Mars ascending fuels your tendency to nitpick, much to Sheila's dismay as you scrutinize the financial reports. This evening, Jupiter transiting through Taurus grants you permission to indulge in a 47-inch pizza and neglect your gym routine, a stellar alignment for a night in. The cosmos whispers that your color-coded spreadsheet for social events is, in fact, a masterpiece. Advice: don't overthink the VAT returns. The universe regrets giving you a spreadsheet obsession. Today, Tuesday, the 12th of May, Libra's alarm went off 47 minutes ago, yet they remain horizontal. Mercury's retrograde motion explains their inability to rise. As they rush to their interior design studio, Venus 18 degrees in the sky compels them to overthink every color palette. Mars ascending fuels their caffeine dependency, leading to 3 cups of coffee before 11 a.m. This evening, with the new moon phase, the celestial realm grants permission for a lazy night in. Jupiter transiting through Taurus suggests a penchant for rich, creamy desserts. Libra may find themselves favoring a takeaway over cooking. Advice: don't over-caffeinate. The universe regrets giving you 47 unread emails. And the stars have spoken. Congratulations, Scorpio, the cosmos grants you another day of chaos. Mercury's retrograde motion explains why your morning commute is a mess, with 23 strangers squished into a carriage meant for 12. As you attempt to work, Venus's 18 degrees in the sky compels you to cross-reference case law from 1987, a task that Dominic and Greta seem to find rather fascinating. Mars ascending fuels your tendency to nitpick every detail, making this task rather more exciting than it should be. This evening, with the new moon phase influencing your decisions, the cosmos gives you permission to skip the gym and favor a takeaway instead. Jupiter transiting through Taurus suggests you'll find a rather excellent deal on food delivery, a culinary delight to soothe your frazzled nerves. Advice: don't overthink the case files. The universe regrets giving you an eye for detail, Scorpio. Today, Tuesday, the 12th of May, Sagittarius, the cosmos is concerned about your lunch being sad and desk-based again. Mercury's retrograde motion explains why your morning commute is a jumbled mess, with 23 cables tangling out of your laptop bag. As you try to untangle the chaos, Mars ascending fuels your frenzied attempts to plan a group tour for 14 people, each with a different departure date in mind. Venus's position at 18 degrees in the sky whispers sweet nothings, making you overpromise and commit to 47 different itineraries. This evening, the new moon phase gives you cosmic permission to ditch the gym and favor a takeaway instead. The celestial realm understands your need for a color-filled night of Netflix and chill, rather than a grueling workout. Advice: don't overcommit. The universe regrets giving you a mouth that never stops. And the stars have spoken. As Mercury retrograde weaves its chaotic energy, Capricorn, how many times have you checked your phone today? 23 perhaps. The morning commute is a mess, with someone sneezing on the back of your neck, a violation you process in silence. Venus's whispers at 18 degrees suggest a challenging customer appointment, where explaining interest rates to a customer who keeps saying "but what does that actually mean though" will test your patience. Mars ascending fuels your tendency to overwork, making you wonder if the project will ever end. The new moon brings a fresh wave of exhaustion, and the celestial realm gives you permission to ditch the gym for a takeaway and Netflix night. The cosmos understands your need for a colorless evening, rather than a vibrant one, and grants you the stellar influence to indulge in guilty pleasures. Advice: don't work at 3 a.m. The universe regrets giving you a smartphone, Capricorn. Today, Mercury's retrograde motion explains why your morning commute is a chaotic dance, with 23 failed attempts to sketch ideas on the bus, resulting in a pen leak that makes you look like you've committed a crime. As Venus whispers sweet nothings, you're compelled to procrastinate, and Mars fuels your tendency to argue with Rufus over the best project management tool, all while trying to book the meeting room, which has been occupied by someone meditating for 47 minutes. This evening, with the new moon casting its spell, the cosmos grants you permission to ditch the gym and order takeaway, because, let's be honest, you're rather exhausted from all the caffeine-fueled pretending to be productive. Advice: don't pretend to be a morning person. The universe regrets giving you a coffee machine. And the stars have spoken. Today, Tuesday, the 12th of May, Mercury's retrograde motion has unleashed a torrent of technological tantrums, and your notification badges are screaming for attention. Chaos ensues as you stumble out the door, 23 minutes behind schedule. As you arrive at the bookshop, Venus, at 18 degrees in the sky, compels you to wax poetic about the latest bestseller to anyone who will listen, including the customer who only asked for directions to the coffee machine. This afternoon, you're hosting a local author reading to an audience of 4, one of whom is the author's mum, and Mars ascending energy guarantees a lively discussion. This evening, the new moon's influence renders you helpless against the allure of takeaway and Netflix. The cosmos grants you permission to indulge in a night of guilty pleasures, and you're likely to devour an entire pizza by yourself, with 47 minutes of your favorite show on repeat. Advice: don't overdo it. The universe regrets giving you a backup plan that has a backup plan.